119 of 200 laps complete. Kyle Petty maintains the lead over Dale Earnhardt. And as you look at the standings, Bodine third, Wallace fourth, Shepard fifth. Further back, Martin, Irvin, Brett Bodine, Hut Strickland, Bobby Hillen. But back here, where you see some real movement, Ted Musgrave, Harry Gant, Dale Jarrett, Jimmy Spencer, and Ken Schrader. Now, Dale Jarrett's just picked up another spot or two. He has run down this lead draft all by himself.
Kenny was about 12 seconds behind this big pack of cars, and he reeled them in without any help. And once he got to this group, he's been picking them off in a hurry, so the car's got a lot of strength.
Now, this Musgrave in the 55 car is running in 9th place. Here's David Hobbs.
Harry Gant's called in the pit for his regular pit stop. He puts some more weight in the right rear. The fuel man follows him down the pit. Harry leaving a lot of smoke there. Smells like good old tire smoke as he goes back into the race, but something's wrong with the car. We'll try and find out what. Back to you, Ken.
Watching this battle further back in the field as Gant, who had been leading, made a pit stop. And you see the number 18 Jarrett flying through this field. Meanwhile, the leaders.
And Kyle Petty and Dale Earnhardt have hooked up and pulled away. And Neil, this is the biggest lead we've seen anyone have today. Kyle Petty and Dale Earnhardt got a second and a half or two ahead of the third place car, Jeff Bodine.
Man, it looked like they got caught back in traffic. They ran up on that lead pack, and they had so much momentum, they just drove by them and actually broke the draft. So looks like Kyle Petty is really pulling these two away from everybody else.
There you see the two leaders and the pole sitter, Kyle Petty in front. Earnhardt right there. Here's Bodine looking up at the leader, or leaders. You can see the black car on the outside, the green car just barely on the inside. As he goes into 3, they're midway through 3, coming out of 4. Bodine currently 3rd. Roof camera from Bodine's machine. Interval 2nd to 3rd stays about 8 seconds.
Boy, I tell you what, Ken, that little bit of distance we seen there seems like you're just miles and miles away from you. You're trying to reel him in. You're talking to that race car, but there's just nothing you can do but hold it on the floor.
Davey Allison on pit road, defending Daytona champion. Trouble here.
Having major problems here today, Ken. This is another unscheduled pit stop for Davey.
Just prior to this, I noticed him coming out. Look at the fuel coming out the overflow as he takes off. But I noticed off turn 4, he almost got into the wall, so that car is not working at all like Davey would like to have it.
A lap down as he came in, and he's about to go a 2nd lap down as the leaders are coming after him in turn 1. Here's Mike.
That was Davey's 3rd stop in about 20 laps. When he came in to replace those right side tires, they were not very well matched up with the lefts that were on the car. He said the car started to dart around real badly, and as you explained, he almost caught a piece of the wall. So they came in and put left side tires on it. It's been a long day for the defending champion of this race.
The leaders run him down. 2 laps back goes Davey Allison as Kyle Petty continues to mount this charge toward carrying on a family tradition in the great American race. Grandfather won it in '59. His dad won it 7 times. And Kyle, driving the race of his life, staying just in front of him here. Then you see the big interval. Back to Jeff Bodine in 3rd, and Brett Bodine has come up to 4th. Ernie Irvin in 5th.
We're sitting there watching Kyle Petty lead this race. Felix Sabates put up a bonus of $1 million if Kyle could win this race. And that could possibly happen as well as he's running.
Here are the Bodine brothers, almost side by side. Jeff pulls in front of Brett. Ernie Irvin dives down to the inside. Ricky Rudd's number 5 just in front of them. Making them 3 wide in the back straightaway.
Of course, Ricky, many laps down, he had some problems earlier during a pit stop.
And take a look right behind. Here comes Jarrett. Jarrett has been, he and this number 26, the quickest cars out here over the past several laps. Meanwhile, up in front, Kyle Petty and Earnhardt there. But look at Dale Jarrett in the 18, finding Brett Bodine and Ernie Irvin. Just in front of him, the number 4 car, that yellow car, Irvin, then the green car, Brett Bodine, and Joe Gibbs colors, Cordell.
We're looking out the back of Ernie Irvin's car. They're from the rear bumper of his car to Brett Bodine, passing Davey Allison. Allison moves down, gives them plenty of racing room.
David's really having a hard time just get that thing up to speed, isn't he?
Those STP race cams giving us some incredible pictures out here as you watch Bodine and Jarrett running in 5th and 6th, closing ground. And now look at Jarrett pull to the high side. This at about, what, 189 miles an hour. Now he ducks back in again as they come down hard against the wall. And Kyle Petty is pitting. Number 42 comes in.
Hey, this should not be a pit stop. Is this an unscheduled pit stop, Mike?
Ken, on their last stop, they got only 1 can of gas. You see the dry brake coupler on the front of the fuel can allows them to fuel these cars like they do jet planes without a great deal of spillage. And on the second gas can, it malfunctioned. So Alan Glowicki's team came running down with gas man and can to make sure Kyle got a full load of fuel this time. An unscheduled stop. They take the opportunity to change right side tires in less time than they can fuel it, but he's away at 12.3.
Ford team helps a Pontiac team get back in this thing. There's some heat in that car, trying to get him back out there. But now Earnhardt is running by himself. If they single file behind, they're going to run him down.
Oh, yeah, they'll run him down in a hurry. Dale Jarrett and Ernie Irvin is hooked up in a draft back there. They're going into second place around Jeff Bodine. See them there. Ernie already buying the yellow car. There's Jarrett in the green and black car trying to get around Jeff Bodine. If they continue to be hooked up, they'll run Earnhardt down quickly.
So Earnhardt has no dancing partner, no one to draft with out there. And Ernie Irvin in second spot. Brett Bodine in that red number 15 and the green top car of Dale Jarrett are closing in here. This happening at lap 127 of 200. We'll be back with more live exclusive coverage of the Daytona 500 on CBS Sports after this message and a word from your local station.